الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء المرسلين محمد وأهل بيت الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين سيما الإمام المنتظر الحجة الثاني عشر روحي وأرواح العالمين لتراب مقدمه الفداء أما بعد فقد قال الله سبحانه وتعالى في كتابه المجيد والفرقان الحميد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ربي زدني علما صدق الله العلي العظيم اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وعجل فرجهم. Right. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Right, inshallah, hope everyone is well. And
yes, wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Alhamdulillah.
So now I want to start today with the revision. And now for the revision itself, I'm just going to resend this PDF file in the group again, because I know there's a few new starters in the group as well. So at least they will have the new file. So I'll just send it in the group now so everyone has this file. Now, the first lesson in book 2, which we did, I will speak about this and then inshallah I'll bring someone on the mic. We discussed about jumlatun fi'liyatun. So jumlatun fi'liyatun, what does that mean, Sister Fiza?
A verbal sentence.
Right. Yeah, it means a verbal sentence. So there's two types of sentences in any language. You can either have a nominal sentence or a verbal sentence.
Verbal sentence. Yeah.
So
verbal sentence has fail, fa'il, and maf'ul bih.
Correct. Explain this in English. Fi'l, fa'il, and maf'ul bih. What does that mean?
Fail means verb, the action. Fa'il is the doer, and maf'ul bih the subject.
No, object.
Object. Okay. In English, maf'ul is the object, fa'il is subject, and fail is the action.
Verb, correct. Fail is the verb. Now,
verb.
Sometimes in English language as well, you have a sentence where you have the verb and the doer. It doesn't have an object. So sometimes, like he went. When you say he went, it doesn't require an object. He went. So when you say he went, or for example, if I said in English, I became happy, it doesn't require an object because it's a noun which does not, sorry, a verb which does not require an object.
It has only a verb and subject, no
yes,
object.
Correct. So that is called a
transitive verb.
No, intransitive verb.
Intransitive verb. Okay.
So,
intransitive verbs do not require
an object.
An object. Okay.
It only has verb and a doer.
And subject. Yeah.
Doer, correct. And a transitive verb, it has three components or three parts. That is the verb, the doer, and the
object.
Okay. So this is the whole theme of this lesson itself, which we did in book 2. Now, as you're on the mic now, Sister Fiza, then can you kindly go through the main aims of this lesson, and then inshallah I will open book and then we'll go
lesson 11.
Yep.
Aims. Number 1, revision lesson. Number 2, learn briefly about maf'ul bihi,
correct,
object of the verb. Learn about how idafa can be a chain of words.
Okay.
Number 4, learn about the 4th type of khabar.
Okay. So when we talk about idafa, we talk about one noun being possessed by another noun. For example, the word kitab and, for example, Muhammad.
Kitabu Muhammad.
Exactly. So kitab is a noun and Muhammad is a noun. But when we say kitabu Muhammadin, this is a idafa construction, meaning that one thing is, kitab is mudaf, and the possessor of the book is Muhammad, which is called mudaf ilay. So this is called possessive noun. And then
Okay, so this is called izafa,
yeah,
chain of words. Okay.
exactly. So
Like
sometimes
Babul Masjidi, you gave us
correct.
example. Babul Masjidi. Yeah.
Mhm. And then the other example being of the types of khabar. Now, we did this in book 1 as well. We spoke about that we have, whenever we have a noun, when we have a noun, let me go back. Shall I go back? No, we're not. Shall I do it in this lesson? So then we discussed about the types of khabar. So we learned about whenever there's a noun comes at the beginning of the sentence, it requires a khabar. So when you have a noun, like for example, al-kitab. So if we say the book, to complete the sentence, the book, we require a khabar. Khabar is the information which is provided for the listener so that the sentence is completed. So when we say al-kitabu jadidun, the book is new.
New.
Yeah, so al-kitabu jadid, the book is new. Here, jadidun is one word and it's a noun. And it's jadidun. So they're different. So the jadidun itself, the khabar itself can be of different categories and different types. So this is this lesson, and it covers this point as well, and we'll discuss this now shortly. So I'll continue, and then I'll go through these points. Please revise.
Please revise everything that you have learned so far. Maf'ul, maf'ulun bihi, object. Transitive verbs are verbs that need a direct object to make the sentence complete.
Correct.
The object is something or someone who receives the action of the verb.
So in other words, exactly. In other words, it means upon whom. Yeah, jiski upar amal kiya gaya. Maf'ulun bihi, upon whom the action has been done.
Verb is the action, subject is file, and object is maf'ul bih.
Correct.
This object is called maf'ul bihi. It is a noun that is always mansoob and follows the verb and doer.
Correct. So what does mansoob mean? I'm going to ask this question to our newcomer, Sister Amreen Salihi. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, Sister Salihi.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
How are you, sister?
Good, alhamdulillah, wa shukr, and yourself?
Alhamdulillah. Now, sister, and as you have done the other book, so the concept of mansoob, what does mansoob mean? Do you recall it from your other book which you studied?
It means that it has like a fatha sign, mansoob with a fatha sign.
Exactly. So fatha either has a fatha or a fatha tanween itself. Correct. Now, I have a question for you, Sister Amreen. How many states does a noun have? You remember?
3 states.
Bismillah, what are they?
Mansoob, marfu, and majroor.
Exactly. So always start from marfu. Marfu, mansoob, and majroor. Okay? Marfu, mansoob, and majroor. Sister Amreen, now the next question I'm going to ask you, give me an example of a noun in being in the state of marfu.
Like kitabun or al-kitabu.
Exactly. Al-kitabu or kitabun. So both of them, one is with a dhamma, one is with a dhamma tanween. Correct. Give me an example of mansoob.
Mansoob is al-bab, al-baban.
Baban
Sorry,
and
sorry,
baban
and al-baba.
Correct. Now, you've given it as a word itself. Try to give me an example in a sentence. Can you do that for me?
Okay.
This is going to be a bit more challenging.
Al-baba maftuhan.
So you see, so if you was with marfu, so you see al-babu maftuhun.
Yes, al-bab maftuhun.
Yeah, so whenever there's a noun which starts a sentence, it should always, the last letter of the word should always end with a dhamma if it's with alif lam, and if it's without alif lam, then a dhamma tanween. So we will say al-babu maftuhun. Al-babu.
Al-babu maftuhun.
Give me an example of the state of mansub.
Like al-qalam, al-qalama.
No.
Okay.
So when it comes to fatha, it either comes as an object of a verb, or there could be a particle which comes before it and changes the harakat from a dhamma to a fatha. Give me an example, if you can remember it. If not, just say pass and I'll give it to someone else. Unmute yourself, Sister Amareen.
It's like a fil maktabi, like, is it like that? Fil maktabi.
Fil
Like-
maktabi is correct for halat majroor, because fi is coming a preposition and it's changing the word fil maktabi, fil maktabati, giving a kasra to the time marbuta. That is correct. But for mansoob, you need to put either a verb, a doer, and an object. For example, say Muhammad ate the apple. How would you say that?
Muhammad yakulu at-tufaha.
Yeah, so you say ya'kul. So the way you construct it, you say ya'kulu Muhammadun. Ya'kulu Muhammadun tufahatan. Fatha tanween. Tufaha.
Yakulu
Muhammadun.
tufahatan.
Excellent. Ya'kulu Muhammadun tufahatan. Excellent. Any questions from anyone so far? Sister Maryam Taj, Sister Saida, Sister Shahida, Sister Zahra, any questions? There's no Sister, the other sister, she hasn't arrived today. Sister Zahra, any questions from you?
No. Thank you.
Clear?
So
No
we
question.
read we read the example like uhibbul lughat al-arabiyya.
Ahsanti.
So this
So-
is also a mansoob, example of mansoob. Lughat al-arabiyyata.
Yes. So over here, uhibbur Rasul.
Rasulullah. Yeah.
So I love the Prophet. So Bismillah, continue this, Sister Fiza. In this lesson,
In this lesson, we will look at the verb uhibbu.
Mhm.
It is present tense verb. Okay, and translates as I love. Notice that it is an incomplete sentence, even though it has the action, that is love, and doer of the action, that is I, and okay, the verb and the doer.
Mhm.
This is because this verb is transitive and we need something or someone to receive this action for
Correct.
it to be
Correct.
a complete sentence, which will be the object in the accusative case. Misal, uhibba rasula. Yeah, so Rasul will become the object
correct?
in
Right.
the accusative case.
Correct.
Here, a Rasul is the object. Yeah, that is maf'ul bihi.
Mhm.
Now it is a completed sentence.
Excellent.
In
Now-
book 2, you will learn in more detail about this construction and the analysis of it.
Right. Okay. Let me go to the book now. Where is it gone? 2, 4, 2. Right. Sister Maryam, as you was away a few lessons, I need you to come on the mic, please.
Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh.
Now, over here now,
Mhm.
first of all, now point number 3. So, uhibbu. So now I want you to explain to me these nouns which are coming after uhibbu, what type of sentence they are, whether they are mudhaf, mudhaf ilay, whether they are objects, whether they're sifa, mawsuf, and so forth. So before I do that with you, now the verb uhibbu, what is the past tense of uhibbu? How many letter verb is uhibbu, first of all?
It's 3-letter word.
It visibly it's 3 letters, but the shadda makes it into
It's a four letter.
exactly. It's a 4-letter verb. Now, I want to revise as if we haven't done this book because we had a vacation. So because of this, if everyone checks in the WhatsApp group, I've just sent across now the past tense of the 4-letter verb of ahabba. So it's Sister Maryam, what will be the past tense of uhibbu?
Past tense of hib.
He just shared the document in WhatsApp chat, Mariam.
Yeah.
Oh, in the chat?
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
chat,
Or, or in the chat.
Chat में
Okay,
जाएं
that will
वहाँ
go
पे
in.
No, the chat में नहीं,
आपका
on the
Oh,
WhatsApp group.
no. In the WhatsApp group. Okay,
yeah.
WhatsApp
just give me a
chat,
second.
WhatsApp group
So-
chat.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, you shared akrama and then ahabu. Okay.
Exactly. So the original form
Okay.
is akrama. Original form is akrama. So in akrama, the alif is the additional letter which you added. The root word is karama. Karuma.
Karama.
Karuma.
Mhm.
Alif has been added and it's become a 4-letter verb. So that is the original pattern. So let's do akrama first. Let me try to bring it on the screen.
Mhm. Okay, so you want me to read the mazi for akrama?
Yes, please.
Okay. Huwa akrama, huma akrama, hum akramu, hiya akramat, and huma akramta, hunna akramna, anta akramta, antuma akramtuma, antum akramtum, anti akramti, antuma akramtuma, antunna akramtunna, and ana akramtu, nahnu akramna.
Excellent. Excellent. So akrama, so you see this now from the 4th letter from hunna, the meme takes a sukun.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Akrama,
Akramna.
akramu, akramat, akramata, akram.
Ramna.
And then the present tense here, the present tense is what's happening here now. What do you see here? How many letters are there? The ya is of the
now-
ya is the sign of the present tense. But apart from the ya, how many letters are there?
There are 4 letters,
Correct?
but you know, yuk is gonna become yukrimna. Yes, yukrimna.
Yeah, yukrimu. Akrama, yukrimu. Now,
Yukrimu.
in yukrimu, can you see that in the past tense we had the alif,
Yes.
but in the present tense there is no.
There is no alif, there is ya
Exactly.
over there.
Exactly. So the alif has been dropped. So the way you will know, just looking at kaf ra mim, that this is a 4-letter verb, is that the ya, can you see the ya in the beginning? It has a dhamma. So whenever in the present tense, if you want to distinguish whether it's a 3-letter verb or a 4-letter verb, you look at the first letter. If the first letter has a dhamma, then you will understand that this is a present tense of a 4-letter verb, and the middle letter should always come with a kasra.
Kasra. Okay. Yukrimu. So ra is with kasra. So presenting is okay. Present tense. Okay.
So this is the only way for you to be
We
able
can
to
recognize.
understand and
Okay.
recognize.
Can you say that one more time? If you see that there's a 4-letter word.
Correct. Sister Mariam Taj, can you repeat what I said, please?
Yes. So if if you see is the 4-letter word and the start with the dhamma and the middle letter has a kasra, so that's how we're gonna know it's a present tense. Like akramu is the original letter was karama, and alif represent is a mazi, but the ya in the beginning of the karama is become yukrimu. So it represent is a present, and because of the harakat on the dhamma in the beginning and the kasra in the middle letter, that's how we can differentiate between the mazi and the mazari.
Excellent. Excellent. Is that clear for you now? Was that Sister Asma?
No, Sister Zahra had asked
Oh.
that. But so like is it only for 4-letter words, this rule?
Yeah, this rule, yeah, this is a ruling for 4-letter. These are the two methods by which you will understand that this is a 4-letter verb, because normally I'm trying to understand a 4-letter verb is quite difficult, and that's the only way of doing it. To look at the first letter, it should have a dhamma, and the middle letter should have a kasra.
Kasra.
Okay.
That's the only way you can recognize a 4-letter verb. Apart from that, you can't really do it.
So ansara would not be yansuru, it would be yunsiru.
No. Nasara is yansuru, but if it's alif at the beginning and ansara in the
Yeah.
past tense, then the present tense will be yunsiru, correct?
Okay. All right, thank you.
Continue, sister. Okay, sister Zahra, can you do the present tense of akrama? Yukrimu. Yeah.
Present tense.
Yeah, I have a question here.
Yep.
So we can make any verb 4-letter verb,
No, that's a good
No.
question you asked. So you need
like
to
kataba yaktubu. We cannot make it.
aktaba. No, you can't. You need to go to the
Never.
dictionary. Yeah, you need to go to the dictionary and look in the dictionary whether this verb has a 4-letter verb on the pattern of akrama or not. So that is a good question.
Sure. Okay, we have to go to the dictionary to
Yeah.
know this, that if this verb has a 4-letter form or not. Okay.
Exactly. Because
Oh.
let me add something
Thank
else.
you. Thank
Let me
you.
let me add something else. Now
Mhm.
I did this before, but I think you people have forgot. Normally, the 4-letter verb form is used. The 4-letter form is used to change a intransitive verb into a transitive verb. Listen to this point. So a verb which was a 3-letter verb, for example, I'll give you an example. Write this example down. The example is Jalasa Muhammadun. Jalasa Muhammadun ala al-kursiyi.
Jalasa Muhammadun ala al-kursi.
It means Muhammad sat
On the chair.
Muhammad sat on the chair. Okay? When we see Jalasa Muhammadun ala al-kursiyi, you see Jalasa is the verb, Muhammad is the doer, and ala al-kursiyi is preposition. Okay? It's not an object.
Ala is
Ala is
preposition. Kursi is maf'ul.
majroor. No, majroor.
Majroor.
Because of ala, okay? So here,
But kursi
Jalasa-
is not the object.
no, because of Allah is not an object, it's a preposition, okay? So we will translate this, Muhammad sat on the chair, okay? In this sentence, when you say Jalasa Muhammadun ala kursi, Jalasa here is an intransitive verb. Intransitive verb, meaning that it does not require a object, okay? However, let me change it now. If I add to Jalasa a alif, if I add to Jalasa an alif, for example, say Ajjalasa.
Ajlasa. Ajlasa Muhammad al-Kursi.
Ajlasa Muhammadan ala al-kursiyi. Look, let me change it. Let me change this, Ali. Let's do it this way. Make it more clear for you. Ajlastu Muhammadan. Ajlastu Muhammadan ala al-kursiyi. Ajlastu Muhammadan ala al-kursiyi. All right, this example. Here, the translation, when you say Ajlastu, let me write.
I make him sit.
MashaAllah. I made Muhammad sit on the chair.
Ajlastu. I made him, Muhammad, sit on the chair.
Exactly. So you're being a causative. You're being a cause. So whereas Jalasa Muhammadun, we write the example down. Sister Farzana Shaheen and Sister Amreen. Is that clear for you? Jalasa, what is the example? Alal.
Ajlastu. So Jeem has sukoon on it.
I'm just writing this down for you in Arabic as well. So give me 1 second.
Sure, sure. Thank you.
So, Sheikh, what is the meaning of by itself? Ajlastu. What is the meaning by itself?
I'm gonna write Muhammad sat on the chair. Okay. Yes. Sister Elia, is that clear for you so far or not?
Yes.
So Jalasa is sat. Ajlastu is made him sit.
Exactly.
Okay.
Just 1 second. Let me write this down on there so that when you have the example, it makes things much more clearer for you. He made Muhammad sit in the chair. Oh, can you see it now? I've wrote in the chat box now. Jalasa Muhammadun al kursi. Muhammad sat on the chair. So when we see Jalasa Muhammad al kursi, Muhammad voluntarily sat on the chair. He wasn't forced to sit on the chair, but he voluntarily sat on the chair. Correct? Is this clear?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
ठीक है तो अब ये कि next example ajlastu Muhammadan ala al-kursi. Here I made Muhammad sit, or should I say
On
Muhammad,
the
I made Muhammad sat. I should rather than sit, I should write sat. I made Muhammad. Yeah, take it. Give it sit. I Muhammad.
This is correct too. I made
Yeah.
Muhammad sit on the chair.
On the chair. So here, Nazala, Parveen Naqvi, exactly. Ahsanti. So here so whenever you add an alif, to a 3-letter verb, it gives the meaning of causing, initiating something. Like it says, Parveen Naqvi has a nazala means to come down. Nazaltu, for example, nazaltu min al-hasani. I came down from the horse.
Horse, okay.
I came down.
Anzal al-Qur'ana. Right. Anzal.
When we say Bismillah, Inna anzalnahu.
Anzalnahu.
Surely we made. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, Hamne isko. We cause it to be revealed.
Right. So this is the causative alif is the causative alif.
Exactly. It gives
In akrama, in ahabba, in all
Everywhere.
these verbs.
So it's give the positive meaning.
Exactly.
Okay.
For example, I'll give you an example. In Mahi Ramzan, we recite this dua every time. Allahumma, the word
Adkhil
dakhala.
ala ahli al-qubur as-surur.
Exactly.
Mm.
So dakhala means enter. When we say adkhala, he enter. He caused to enter. Yudkhilu is present tense. He is causing the entry of something. And the command, the amr, is adkhil. Allahumma adkhil.
Adkhil ala ahli al-qubur as-surur.
Exactly. Is that clear now?
Yeah, right. Yes. Thank
Zahra?
you. Jazak.
Zahra, is that clear for you as well?
Yes.
Sister Asima, are you there? She's not here, but she said thank you in the WhatsApp group. Okay. Right, sister.
So adkhil means like it's an amr, right?
Yes. Dakhala yadkhulu adkhil is amr, correct.
Okay, thank you.
So what you said when we started this, you said Salaam Alaikum, Sheikh.
Alaykum
That the
salam.
4-letter verb is used to change a 3-letter intransitive verb to 4-letter transitive verb.
So
Or it was opposite.
No. Yeah. It's changing a intransitive verb into
Okay.
a transitive verb.
Okay.
Is that Sister Butul?
Yes, this is Sister Balkis. Yeah.
Yes, I thought so.
Okay.
Bilkul. So what I'm going to do, because as I'm teaching, I was thinking how I'm going to teach this class, the revision. So what I'm planning to do, I don't know, let me see, take your feedback as well. Sister, what I'm planning to do in the revision session, I'm going to do the introduction of book 3 as well. So in this revision session, I'm not only going to do revise book 2, but I'm also going to do the introduction sessions of book 3 as well now. So this is something, Sister Praveen Naqvi. Assalamu alaikum, Sister Praveen.
I have another question, Sheikh, too. Like, I don't know about the other
Assalamualaikum, Maulana.
sisters,
I'm
but
in the field
I,
for my grandson's game.
Okay, no problem. Go
Sorry.
ahead, Sister Batul. Go ahead, Batul.
yeah, so I apologize. I don't know about other sisters. I'm still unable, I couldn't find time to give the 2 exams you have sent. So we still
Almost
need
done,
to
yeah.
give those. So,
Don't
you
worry.
know, we can
Don't
do
worry.
that anytime, right? Still have
You did-
time for that.
The reason why I gave you that exam, I just wanted to see everyone's level. So in this revision session, this is
Mhm.
going to give you the extra top up for you to be able to prepare for the actual exam itself. So those who have done it, I know their level. So this will give you a final, as you say, the final polish, so that anything
Inshallah.
which you have missed, inshallah, you'll be able to catch up. And that's the reason why, as I said just now, that I'm going to also add in the revision sessions some introductory sessions as well for book 3. So for example, I'm going to send something else tonight. What that will be the verbs as well. So the different meanings. I'm listening. It's loud here, sorry. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to also add the verb conjugations. For example, there's a 4-letter verb, a 5-letter verb, a 6-letter verb. I will also revise this with you and teach you them as well. So when we start book 3, it'll be very familiar to you because the introductory session has been so good that everything becomes quite familiar to you as well, inshallah. Okay. So that's what.
Inshallah, inshallah.
Yes.
I have completed only book 1,
Who's
and
this?
then this is Farzana. Farzana
Okay.
Shahi. Yeah,
Ji,
because
ji.
I did it myself. I joined first time this class.
Okay.
So I'm Wajida's sister.
Okay. See.
Yeah. So
Sister,
I read studied some of these also from the book 2, but there was a gap in between. I didn't do it. So now, inshallah, we'll be doing, and I'll try to cover up everything, inshallah.
yeah, the revision sessions itself, inshallah, they should be
Yeah.
sufficient and
Yeah,
be
that's
good
why I
enough for
joined.
yourself.
Like I will be covering.
Okay, so that's fine. But the problem I'm having is not
So
working.
I have a question.
Ji, Bismillah, go ahead.
You said that you are going to change the plan now. Instead of teaching 3rd and book 4, you will be teaching us Arabic through Quran. From book 2, we will go to the Arabic through Quran.
No, there's another. I was going to use another book with yourself. So let's do the revision session first, and then inshallah we can discuss that. What we're going to do with.
Inshallah. So how many? The one revision session, or we will have?
No, there will be pretty much about 6 revision sessions for this book.
6 revision session for book 2.
Yeah,
Okay.
or even more than that. Or even more than that. Maybe up to about 6 or 7 revision sessions. It all depends.
Before starting book 3.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. So
It's
there
clear
is quite.
now.
Okay, let's get some documents. Give me 1 second. I just need to find one document. Where's it gone? Just give me one. I was looking for one document. I found it now. The reason why I'm going to give you extra revision sessions is that because I want everyone to be on the same page, in the sense that the same comprehension level. If the class is dispersed into different comprehension level, then teaching and even learning is not enjoyable. So that's what the reason why. Okay. Now, next person I'm going to ask is to come on the mic, Sister Sister Zahra. Can you come on the mic, please?
Ji.
Now, so Zahra, over here now, when you look on this chart, so you have akrama, a 4-letter verb. Remember this one, when it's a 4-letter verb, you will find that after the alif, the kaf will be silent. So akrama, okay? And in the present tense, yukrimu. The ya comes with a dhamma, middle letter with a kasra, and the last letter with a dhamma, yukrimu, okay? Now,
Yes.
the amr itself, when we make the command for akrama yukrimu, as we know that the command is made from the second person tukrimu, what happens is that the alif should actually, after the ta, that should have been a fatha. As you can see in the past tense, there's a fatha, but the alif has been dropped. So it should have been tu akremo. Tu akremo. The alif has been omitted. So it became just tukremo. But when we make the command, we drop the tas, all of the tas from the second person. Tukremo means you are giving respect. So the tas are dropped. And what happens once we drop the tas, the original alif of the past tense with a fatha reappears in the command. Is that clear?
Yes.
So it becomes akrim.
Yes.
So like, for example, Allahumma adkhil, Allahumma akhrij, Allahumma akhrijni min dhulumatil jahal, for example. Oh Allah, remove us from the gloominess of ignorance. So here, can you read these 6 commands, please, Akrim?
Akrim, akrima, akrimu, akrimi, akrima, akrimna.
How would it be? What about akhrij? Well, kharaja means exit. Akhrij means to remove or extract.
Yeah, akhrij, akhrij, akhrija, akhriju, akhriji, akhrija, akhrijna.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. Is that clear for you?
Yes.
Have you done this before, 4-letter verbs?
No.
Brilliant. Okay, that's good. So at least you got something new for you. Excellent. Sister Elia, can you come on the mic, please?
Yes.
So just a quick question.
Yeah,
Is this still part of book 2?
All of this is book part of what I've done is that these are my own handouts, which I've added onto book to give it a more of a comprehensive view of the book and more in-depth understanding, because our aim is to understand Quran and ahadith of Ahlul Bayt alayhim salam. To have that and to reach that level, I have to enrich the book with more information so that we can reach that level at a quicker pace itself. Okay, so with the book itself, it only contained ahabba. That was it. It didn't have all of the conjugation of the past, present tense, and the command.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what I've done.
So
That's the
just
reason
can
why,
I ask
yeah.
one quick question?
Well,
so I know like there are some verbs like this was a 4-letter. There's astaghfara or astaghfara. Astaghfir. So that's also similar, something like this?
Yes, exactly. So the root word is ghafara, ghain, fara.
Yeah.
So whenever you add alif, whenever you have alif, sin, and ta added to any verb, it gives the meaning of seeking.
Okay. Just
so
like
for example,
ista'lama.
Ista'lam, exactly. Isti'lam
Seeking
means
knowledge.
inquiry. Inquiry.
Okay.
So
Got
inshallah,
it.
I'll do this with you as well, inshallah, before we start book 3. Okay, Sister Elia, can you, now here, Sister Elia,
Yeah.
originally, ahabba, because it has a shadda, so originally, ahabba was ahbaba. I'll write this down in the group. Originally, originally this was, where's it gone? This was originally, just give me 1 second. I'm just writing this in Arabic.
Okay.
So originally ahabba was ahbaba.
Okay.
Okay, so because of the shadda, the harakat, the ha, which was originally with a sukoon, it changed to a fatha because of the two bars together. So because of that, a shadda had been put on the bar, and the ha takes the fatha itself.
Okay.
Okay, so it was ahabba. So if you look on, if you go for the past tense, and you will see that when we come to the sixth form, hunna, the bar with the shaddas is removed. Bismillah,
Yeah.
go ahead. Go ahead. Ahabba means he liked or he loved. Bismillah.
Okay, so should I read the Mazi
Yes.
Ma'lum?
Gigi,
Okay.
Bismillah.
هو أحب هما أحبا هم أحبوا هي أحبت
Correct.
هما أحبتا هن أحببنا
Correct.
أنت أحببت أنتما أحببتما أنتم أحببتم
Excellent.
أنت أحببتي أنتما أحببتما أنتن أحببتن أنا أحببت نحن أحببنا.
Excellent. Is this clear for you?
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to ask Sister Butul Askar, can you come on the mic, please?
Ji.
Bismillah. Sister Butul, present tense is yuhibbu. So
Okay.
originally, yuhibbu, I'll write this down. Yuhibbu was originally yuhbibu.
Yuhibbu was yuhibbu. Okay.
Let me write this down for you.
So ha is also have a sukoon on this one.
Originally, no, in here it doesn't have a sukoon. Originally, because in the pattern of akrama, so originally all the akrama is the root word, the root pattern. But because it has a shadda, there has been a slight alteration in the harakat itself. Okay? So whenever there's a shadda, it always will come on the pattern which you see on the screen itself. Okay. Bismillah, yuhibbu. Tafadhali.
Okay, so you want me to read the Ma'lum, Al-Mazari Ma'lum?
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Okay. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Huwa yuhibbu, huma yuhibban, hum yuhibbuna.
Yuhibbani. Noon has a kasra. Yuhibbani.
Huma yuhibbani, hum yuhibbuna, hiya tuhibbu, huma tuhibbani, hunna yuhbibna.
Just 1 second now. Just 1 second. Hunna yuhbibna. Remember that the plural feminine, it goes back to the original pattern or scale on which this verb is being conjugated on. So if you go over here now, yedeke, yuk rimna. Yuk rimna here, yuhbibna. This is what happens. The shadda is removed in the plural feminines. Ahbabna, yuhbibna. Bismillah.
Okay.
So we can see two bars here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This is the only form where we can see two bar.
The original form.
Yeah.
The original form he's saying.
Exact original form. Yuhbibna and
tuhbibna. Antunna tuhbibna.
Exactly.
Okay. Anta tuhibbu, antuma tuhibbani, antum tuhibbuna, anti tuhibbina, antuma tuhibbani, antunna tuhbibna, ana uhibbu, nahnu nuhibbu.
Excellent. Is that clear for you?
Yes.
Okay. Now the amr itself
Yeah.
are two. There are two amrs. So ahbib, or remove the alif here. Ahibba, without just a ba with a fatha. Ahibba. So there's two amrs. Either remove the shaddas, make it ahbib or ahibba, like this one here, without the alif. Ahibba. So there are two amr. patterns available. So continue. Ahbib, ahibba.
أحبب أحبة أحب أحبي أحبة أحببنا.
Excellent. Is this clear for you?
Yes.
One question I have.
Yes.
So you said there are two patterns available, ahbib and ahbiba,
Ahibba.
right?
I'll write this down. Let me write this down.
So like it's
encourage
one
you-
is with the Shadda Elia and in other they have like separated it without Shadda, they separated the two,
Exactly.
the same letter twice.
Exactly. Let me just write this down so that you have this clearly.
So is it for like all other verbs, like, or
No,
is it
only the verbs with the shadda.
okay,
Only for this.
got it.
Okay, now Sister Shahida, Assalamu alaikum rahmatullah. You probably the rest of the students who didn't get a chance today, next session, I will bring you first. So please remember, who didn't get a chance, I'll make sure that you come first. So the one that will be Ahbib, Ahibba, Ahibba or Ahbib. So these are the two for the singular masculine itself. Right. Sister Shahida, are you there?
Assalamu alaikum. Yes.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullah. Bismillah. I want you to come on the mic. The verb which I'm going to give you is amadda. Amadda. Amadda means to extend. कहते हैं in Urdu imdad नहीं कहते imdad.
G.
वही है असल में amadda है past tense. Amadda and the present tense is yumiddu, means to extend or reach. So I want you to do the past tense for me. Amadda.
The whole thing, all 14.
Gigi.
And it is amidda, you're saying?
Amadda. I've sent you out in the WhatsApp group. Amadda.
Okay.
Alif, Mim, Dal with a shadda.
Just like this, ahabba.
Correct. I'm just
Amadda.
this one doing this.
बस
I'm
इसको
trying to
आप
give
जैसे अहब्बा है ना ऐसे अमद्दा को सब
अच्छा।
फॉर्म में पढ़ दीजिए.
Okay. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Amidda.
No, fatah. Amadda.
Amadda. Amaddu.
Maddat.
Amaddat. Amadna.
Amadda. Ta.
Amaddata.
Correct. Then the two dals will be separated. It will become
Dadna.
Exactly. Dadna.
Dadna.
Correct.
Dadtuma. Dadtum. Datti. Dattuma. Dattunna. Dattu. Dattuna.
Excellent. Dattu and Abdandra. Excellent. That's really good. Jazakallah for that, sister. And I request next person to be Sister Gulshan. Sister Gulshan, can you go on the mic?
Yes, Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam. Sister Gulshan, can you do the present tense of amadda, which is yumiddu? Yumiddu.
Okay, bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Yumiddu, yumiddani, yumidduna,
Excellent.
tonibu.
No, tumiddu.
Tomiddu, tomiddani, yumiddidna.
No, yumdidna.
Yumdidna.
Ahsanti.
Tomiddu, tomiddani, tomidduna, tomiddina.
Excellent.
Tomiddani, tumdidna.
Ahsanti.
Amiddu, namiddu.
Umiddu.
Umiddu and namiddu. Numiddu.
MashaAllah. Umiddu, numiddu. Ahsanti.
Numiddu.
Very good. Sister Farzana Shaheen, can you come on the mic? I want you to do the Amr. Amar is going to be amidda.
Okay. Amidda, amidda, amiddu,
Correct.
amiddi, amidda, amdidna.
Excellent. Excellent. Any questions from anyone so far?
So the first one in Amr should be Amdid.
Amdid or amidda. I'm writing this down for you.
Amdida, amidda. Okay.
Yeah, both of
Both
them.
are correct.
Yes.
Only first one we can use both ways.
Yes,
Nothing else.
correct. Yes.
Okay.
And my question is, like we are doing only Malum, not Majhul,
Who's this?
Farzana.
Okay. Gee, the
Because
reason
I'm
why
new, so I don't know.
yeah, the reason why we're not doing majhul, because once you know the ma'loom, I could just teach you majhul in one session or something. It's easy
Okay.
because it has
Okay.
has a fixed pattern itself.
So can you explain a little Malum? I know that we know.
Not today.
It
Not
means.
today. If I explain you majhul, then everything what I taught, everything will
No,
be
no,
lost.
Malum. I'm just talking about Malum.
Okay, ma'loom, it means that the
Mhm.
person who is doing the action is known.
Okay. Okay. Got it.
Okay, that's what ma'loom means. The person who's doing the action
Okay.
is known.
No, I got the other one also. No problem.
Okay, no problem.
Okay.
Okay, Sister Saida Mukhi, can you come on the mic?
Yes, Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam. So I'm just thinking which one I'm going to give you to do. Give me 1 second. So give me just 1 second. I'm just
Sure.
looking at.
Yeah. Yeah. My internet was broken. I did miss a little bit. I was having problems with the internet.
Just 1 second. Let me just find out.
Yeah.
Just check the verb whether it comes or not. Okay. The verb is, you know the word, okay. Okay. The verb I'm going to give you is this one here. I'm just writing this down for you. Everyone know the word farar?
Farar. Is that to escape?
Exactly. So the verb itself is afarra. I'm just write the harakat down. Afarra yafirru.
Oh, okay. Farra or Pharaoh.
Yeah. So the 4-letter verb is farra yafirru, and the farra yafirru, and the command is.
Okay, you want me to do the command?
Afrir.
Afirra. Afrid or afirra.
Afira or
okay.
afira.
Yeah. So sister,
Okay.
I want you to do the past tense, Sister Saida.
Oh, okay. Past tense. Okay. Afara, afarra, afaru, afarat, afarata, afarat, afarabna,
Afrarna.
afarab,
No, afrarna.
afrarna, afrarna, afrarta,
Ah,
afrartuma, afrartum,
Mhm.
afrarti,
Mhm.
afrartuma, afrartunna, afrartu, afrarna.
Excellent. MashaAllah. And finally, the present tense, yufirru. And that would be the end of today's class.
Sure. Yufiru, Yufirani, Yufiruna, Tufiru, Tufirani, Tufiruna. Wait, just a second.
Yufrina.
Tufirrina. Anti Tufirrina.
Anti Tufirina and Anfi Tufirani.
Yep.
Anfi Tufiruna.
No, Antunna Tufrirna.
Tufirna. Okay. Tufirna. And Ana Tufirtu. Ufirtu.
Ufirru.
And Ufiru.
Nahnu.
And Nufiru.
Excellent. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وأجل فرجهم. Sister Salihi, how was that for you? Sister Amreen, how did you find it?
Yes, Alhamdulillah wa shukr. It gave me some practice of conjugations as well today. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Inshallah, we'll do more of that as well, inshallah. Any other questions from anyone?
I have a quick question. What does a furrow mean?
So, afarra yufirru, it means to make someone flee away, to run away.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, all right, thank you.
So the root word is farra yafirru, farar. Farar, ghayra farar.
Yes.
So ghayra farar is one who doesn't flee away, and farra yafirru means to run away by yourself. But afarra yafirru, to make someone flee away.
Okay. So it's just like we say in the same way. Sorry, Urdu, like farar. This is farar, like close with that.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, Sister Shahida.
Yes, I have missed more than half the second book. So, do you have another class where you're going through each lesson or no?
In this lesson, Sister Shahida, if you participate in the revision sessions, I'll pretty much cover up everything what you have missed.
Okay, because I'm finding it a little different. You know, when I'm looking at the book, I think it's quite a bit more than that I've
Maulana
done.
has also posted his lectures too, so you can listen to them too, I think, in the group, right?
So stay in the class. I will get you in there, and what I can do, if you join the other class, the afternoon class, which is at 1 p.m. I think on New York time, that's a UK class. The UK class is much backwards in comparison to the American class. The American class has finished the book, but the UK class is only on lesson number 3 or 4, I think.
Okay, on which day is that?
That's on Mondays.
Mondays. I don't know if I'm in that group or not. Will I
You are
get
in
the
that group.
message?
You are in that group.
Yeah, you can also listen to the YouTube lectures. Maulana has posted all
but it's not the same as in person, you know.
I know, I understand that.
Yeah.
Keep constantly, inshallah, I'll sort this out.
Okay, I'll try attending the Mondays also.
Inshallah,
Thank you.
inshallah.
Thank you.
So when is sorry, I have a question.
Thank you.
So when is the next class?
Well, next class will be next week on Wednesday, inshallah.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Jazakallah.
I'll post this in the group now, and inshallah you will have today's inshallah.
Thank you, Maulana.